television series, Fairfax County Stories, by Lady Fairfax, 2009, Filipino-American Corazon Sandoval Foley. This particular episode is scheduled for airing in April of 2011 in order to promote the third naturalization ceremony in the Fairfax County Government Center on Friday, May 6, 2011. Let me repeat that again. Friday, the 6th of May, 2011, in honor of Asian American Heritage Month in Fairfax County. I was privileged to initiate the first ever naturalization ceremony in May 2009 as the head of the Fairfax County Asian American History Project. We worked with Fairfax County Chairman Sharon Bulova in the historic first ever annual naturalization ceremonies in the Fairfax County Government Center in cooperation with the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, Fairfax County community organizations led by the Fairfax County Asian American History Project, local companies led by Cox Communications, and other Fairfax County offices led by the Office of Equity. Each naturalization ceremony in 2009 and 2010 at the Fairfax County Government Center welcomed at least 75 new Americans, their families, and friends, with at least 300 participants total in each program. The Fairfax County naturalization ceremonies were expanded to the Reston area in September 2010 by Supervisor Catherine Hudgens, and that program was part of the Reston Multicultural Festival that benefited more than 100 participants. Today's program will include photos and videos from the 2009 and 2010 naturalization ceremonies in the Fairfax County Government Center, as well as the 2010 Reston Multicultural Festival naturalization ceremonies. Our goal with the naturalization ceremonies is to welcome new Americans to their rights and responsibilities, and to encourage them to participate and contribute to the community and defend the rights of all Americans. Featured speakers have been naturalized American citizens who have made significant community contributions. Our inspirational speaker in May of 2009 was General Antonio Taguba, a Filipino-American who was a recipient of the 2008 Outstanding American by Choice Award. The second ceremony was held in May 2010 with Professor Abul Hussam, a Bangladeshi American, who was a Time magazine hero of the environment, as our inspirational speaker. For May 6, 2011, our inspirational speaker will be Grant Ichikawa, the participant in the Fairfax County Asian American History Project with the longest residency in Fairfax County since 1955. Grant Ichikawa is a veteran of World War II, of the Korean War, and was a CIA officer evacuated out of Vietnam on April 30th, 1975. I should note that Grant and his family were among the 120,000 Japanese Americans interned for having Japanese ancestry, an unconstitutional act for which President Reagan signed the Civil Rights Act of 1988 that provided a presidential apology and redress for Japanese Americans. We hope that today's program will encourage you to participate in the third naturalization ceremony that will be held on Friday, the 6th of May, 2011, again, Friday, May 6, 2011, in the Fairfax County Government Center as part of the celebration of National Asian American Heritage Month in Fairfax County.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land and of the free, and the home of the brave.
Foley with the Fairfax County Asian American History Project, or FCAP for short. We are honored to help sponsor the second naturalization ceremony in the Fairfax County Government Center with the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, the Fairfax County Government, and Cox Communications. It is a great privilege to hold this ceremony during national celebrations of Asian Pacific American Heritage Month. As the largest minority group in Fairfax County, the Asian American community has been an integral part of the county's growth and prosperity. It is with great honor that we take a lead role in initiating the Fairfax County ceremony to welcome new Americans of all races and ethnicities. As we celebrate our country's progress in civil rights, while commemorating the years of struggle of our Asian American community for the right to be naturalized as you are today. President Obama's proclamation for Asian Pacific American Heritage Month noted that 2010 marks the 100th anniversary of the Angel Island Immigration Station in San Francisco Bay, a milestone reminding us of an unjust time in our country's history. A century later, the President of this great United States of America commends Asian Americans as treasured citizens who enrich our nation in countless ways and help fulfill the promise of the American dream, which has drawn so many to our shores. President Obama also called upon all Americans to learn more about the history of Asian Americans as part of our country's celebrations. This morning, we presented you with a short video on the history of the Fairfax County Asian Americans that helped answer our President's call. Our effort is aimed at promoting a better understanding of the stories of all Americans so that we could enrich and strengthen this multicultural community called America, dedicated to the ideal that all men are created equal.
To all of you, I know how exciting this day is for you. And not only for you, but for all your family. Like Cora mentioned, 25 years ago, I became an American citizen. So I know exactly what you're feeling today. It's really exciting. The journey of the immigrant is really hard. I know that you went through a lot of things, filled out a lot of paperwork, and was awake a lot of nights thinking about this whole process. And I want also to assure you that you're still going to find bumps on the road, as I have been here 32 years, and there are bumps. But those bumps is really a challenge, and that's to really help you grow, get you grow here as an American citizen. Today, a lot of doors are going to be open for you, a lot of doors and opportunities, and it's really up to you to embrace those opportunities. I have dedicated my life to work in communities. I have been working in Fairfax County for 25 years, in nonprofit organizations, government agencies, and now at the corporate level. But my job is really to work with the communities. And I will tell you, I work with a lot of immigrant communities. And the immigrants that I meet throughout every day in my work, the ones that flourish is the one that is really open to the American way of life, the one that is completely involved in the community, the one that learns the language and know the issues and know that they can make a difference. And right today, more than ever, we all need to be informed and really to give all we can to the community where we live so we can make a difference. So a lot of people, but the other immigrants that I see do not flourish so well are the ones that are afraid, and they stay within their communities because, of course, it's much easier, they know the language, they know the culture, they know the food, the music, but please, I beg you, extend your wings and be part of this community because this Fairfax County is a wonderful community, and they embrace all of us. So also, I wanted to tell you one thing, that I am proud to be an American. I've been an American for 25 years. I've been here 32 years. But I will tell you, in my heart and my soul, I'm 100% Brazilian. And that you're not going to lose it. So you don't need to hang around only with your friends from your country because you're not going to lose who you are because that's really important. And that's what it brings the richness to Fairfax County because Fairfax County is rich in many ways because all the cultural richness that you bring from your country, your new ideas and your dreams and your way of looking at life. So again, congratulations in becoming an American today.
Very much for this opportunity to speak to all of you, and congratulations on your new citizenship. I'll make this brief with a mention of 3 points that come to my mind when I think of what it means to be a citizen of the United States of America. First, opportunities for your family. Second, opportunities to give back to those of your home country. And the third, untapped personal freedoms. I became a citizen in 1993, 17 years after moving to USA from Bangladesh. I came to USA in 1978 to begin my graduate studies in chemistry. I had come from a very hot and humid Bangladesh to the sub-freezing winter of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the first of my family to immigrate here. We all have stories to tell, not just one story, but many. I'm sure many of you can relate to those initial feelings of loneliness, confusion, and the weather. But in these past 30-some years, I have been fortunate to gain both comfort in my new home, USA, and opportunities to grow in a way I could not have imagined elsewhere. This brings me to my first point on the opportunities that this country has opened up for my family. My wife and I came here to pursue graduate studies. I continued on to a PhD and then a university teaching position where for 25 years I have studied what I love. Our 4 children, all born in the USA, have had even greater educational opportunities. My youngest is in high school, and the elder 3 have graduated from MIT, now working and continuing graduate studies. I say this not at all to boast, but to emphasize that the resources to excel in education abound in this country, and for the most part, they are not defined by one's social or economic class. If we choose to focus on education in America, we'll reap the rewards. My second point is on the opportunities you gain as an American citizen to give back to those of your home country. because you could show a better way of doing things to others less fortunate. Over the past